Xavier has many on-campus resources that are beneficial to both the university students and the community around Xavier, but so many of these resources go underappreciated and unutilized, one in particular being the Nexus Community Garden on campus.
I see the community garden mainly when I go to C2. A lot of students park there. It's right by Cohen. So I'll see the sign, but I haven't really seen a lot of students present in there. I don't know a whole lot about how Xavier funds their resources on campus. However, I do know that they do make a point of allocating funds to a lot of different programs that help a lot of different types of students on campus.
The community garden is a resource accessible to both Xavier students and the Norwood community around Xavier. But because the garden on campus is promoted very little by the university and underfunded, it goes very unappreciated by Xavier students.
The goal of the garden at Xavier is mostly to provide fresh produce to food pantries in the Norwood area. Norwood is a food desert, and a lot of the pantries in this area don't get enough produce. And we want to make sure that people that are unhoused or that can't afford to pay for their own groceries or can't transport themselves to grocery stores have enough nutrients that they need. And also we strive to make the community more connected. Gardening is a great way to bring people together and to connect generations. We donate a lot of our produce to the store, which is the on-campus food pantry, and I think they are missing a lot of produce a lot of the time. It's a great opportunity for Xavier students to learn how to garden and to just do a little bit of gardening in their free time if they want to. We have a lot of service events where people can come together and weed the gardens or help us harvest. As far as the impact of the garden, I've seen a large amount of produce be donated. I think we donated about 2,000 pounds of produce. What we could do with more funding and people, I would love to see the outreach get bigger. First of all, I think not enough people on Xavier's campus know about it. And beyond Xavier's campus, in terms of like Bellarmine parishioners or people that could just from the community come and help us out anytime. I would also love to see us extend the growing season by getting some clear tarps to go over some of our beds to act like greenhouses, so we could grow lettuce farther into the season, possibly have potatoes over winter. That would just improve the amount of produce we can donate per year.
I would for sure use the garden. I think it would be a really cool place to study in the spring and summer semesters. And I mean, as far as volunteering goes, if they needed extra help, I would love to volunteer.
I would just love to see, there's so much we could do with more funding and more people to help us, because it gets overwhelming having to do all the weeding and the planting and the mowing and weed whacking and harvesting and bringing it to the pantries, and we just always have more projects to do, so the more people that are involved, the better. And I think it's for their good too. I think it's for their benefit.